What's going on, my peoples? Hopefully, y'all can hear me this time. I had to make a few changes, get myself together one time. So, my apologies. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but hopefully, you can. But we were talking. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what we were talking about. We were talking about Joe Biden and what he was doing, all the craziness he got going on. Pardoned a bunch of people, commuted a bunch of sentences and all of that. No matter where you stand, I think that's a good thing all day, every day, because we need that. It's a lot of people caught up in that system that don't need to be there, and they've been there for years, and it's ridiculous that they're there. So, man, I'm trying to think of what else we could what else? Yeah, that's what's on your mind, though. That's the thing. That's the key for this show. Hopefully, what's on your mind? What y'all want to talk about? Talk to me. Okay, they said, okay, there we go. There we go. I see y'all tuned in. Appreciate you. We back in the building. Before we start this thing off properly, you already know how I do it. This is my shot for the people that ain't here no more. We're going to start the show off right. Take it on up for my folks, man. Good old gentleman Jack. Now that y'all can hear me clearly, we are in the building. What's happening, Facebookers? Make sure if you have it, you double on back, man. Check me out on YouTube. It don't cost y'all nothing to subscribe. It's free. Bless up, sis. I see you. It don't cost you nothing. It's free. Make sure you double over there. Check me out, man. Drop me a like, follow. You know what I mean? Check your boy out. I got some different shit on there. It ain't always just me sitting in front of y'all talking. But since you're here, let's talk about it. What's on your mind? What y'all want to talk about? Let's go. Okay, I see my guy AJ in the building. If anybody want to come get on camera, hey, Cass, I know that's right. If anybody want to get on camera, let me know. I send you the link. You can jump on here. We can make it pop. You know what I mean? We can make it pop. But yeah, man, I just got to start off by saying this. Did anybody see the Jamie Foxx series, the Jamie Foxx thing last night? I implore you, if you have not seen it, please go get that man a view. Check out that brother testimony, because I went into it thinking that it was going to be a comedy special. And I left out of it trying to hold back tears. It was a beautiful thing. Very beautiful. The brother touched on a lot. And since we all family here, I'm going to just go ahead and say what I got to say. I don't think it's Jamie Foxx. I said it, goddammit. I don't think it's him. Why don't I think it's him? Where's tattoo at in the back of his head? I think they really did clone Jamie Foxx. They didn't clone Tyrone, they cloned Fox. Nah, but I thought it was crazy that his tattoo was missing. But I need to start some convos on live. Come on, you can come over here and start the convo. You want me to send you the link? You can jump on. What you want to do? But yeah, man, if y'all haven't seen that special, I'm telling you, make sure y'all go check that out, man. I think I forget what the name of it is, but it's on Netflix. Y'all probably using your aunt's Netflix account or your mom's Netflix account. So it don't cost you nothing. Just like it don't cost you nothing to subscribe to Red Tree RC on YouTube. Holla at me. I got my own in video advertisements. We in the building. But yeah, man, if you, like I said, if you haven't seen that, man, make sure you go check that out, because listen, she said he may have gotten the tat removed. Okay, all right, I might can buy that one. So, what y'all want to talk about? What's on your mind? It ain't always about me. What y'all want to talk about? Because we can, over here, I can talk about whatever. We could talk about, we could talk about, I'm definitely not talking about Remy and Papoose because I don't even want to subscribe to that, man. They was the poster child for Black love. I don't know how long, you know what I mean? So to see where it's at right now, although we all been down this road before, that's not some shit that I want to glorify or I want to talk about. So if y'all got any ideas, we can talk about whatever, but I don't want to talk about that. Real rap, man. I don't want to talk about the downfall of love, man. You know what I mean? So you should watch it tonight. Don't wait till tomorrow. Watch it tonight. It's that official. I'm trying to tell you, it's that official. Because, don't get me wrong. He give you everything. He give you comedy, suspense, music, storytelling. Yeah. Okay, she said social media did it to him. Okay, I dig it. Changes. That's what you want to talk about, Myra. Changes. What kind of changes? Well, okay. If we talking about change, I believe that the first step with any kind of change starts from within inside yourself. If you're a part of something that's bigger than yourself, and you want to change some things, you don't like the way things are going. I'm a firm believer that change starts from within. So if you change some things about yourself, you know what I mean? You never know how infectious that might be to the next person. They see you working on something and they're going to be like, damn, you know what? It's working out for sis. Maybe I need to change some shit in my life. You never know, man, who checking for you, man. And I don't even mean in that kind of manner. You feel me? I'm just saying, you never know who watching your footsteps, trying to take them same ones. They might can't fit your shoes, but they can damn sure walk down that path. You feel me? So with anything with change, man, it starts from within. You want to change anything, man. Change inside of you first. You know what I mean? Change you first. Before you try to change anything or anyone, change you. You know what I mean? Miss Woodard, I see you. Miss McNair, I see you. Bougie, I see you. Yeah, start with inside, man. I'm a firm believer that change comes from within. So if you start there, man, you can't go wrong. You know what I mean? You definitely can't go wrong. Mr. Green, grand evening to you. What up, though? But yeah, man, I just gotta drop this in there. I'm really waiting for this Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre album to drop. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm such a hip hop fan. I've been on the edge of and it's a bunch of albums about to come. Fat Joe got an album coming out. I'm waiting on Remy Ma album to come out. Who else got an album about to drop? There's a couple people got projects coming out. So because I'm such a hip hop head, I had to drop that on y'all. Make sure y'all go check that out, man. I heard Mary got a new album, or I don't know if it's out or it's coming out, but I heard about it and I heard it was pretty good. So I heard a few of the singles on the radio or whatever, and all of that was cool. Okay. She said, when is the right time to accept change? And are you okay with the changes? Yeah, that missionary about to go crazy. That shit about to go ham. When is it okay? When is the right time to accept change? The right time to accept change is right now. Right now. Not now, but right now. Like, you know what I mean? No better time than the present. Marianne LMA. I'm not a big LMA fan. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just not I'm not a big fan of the I call it the get back R&B. All these girls sing about is getting back at a nigga, and I don't want to hear all of that, man. Tell me about love. Sing to me about love. That's what music was made for. So I don't be listening, you know what I mean? I don't be listening to a lot of that. Now, maybe y'all could turn me on to something, you know what I mean? Maybe you can, you know what I mean? Put me on to some, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm all the way closed off to it. I'm just telling you what I don't listen to. Like, I don't listen to Glorilla. I don't listen to Sexy Red. I don't listen to Megan. I don't listen to none of them. You know who I listen to? Rhapsody. Yeah, Rhapsody. I listen to 3D and the T. You know what I mean? Out of Louisiana, she's a monster. Um, I don't know, man. It gotta be some good music for it to catch my ear. You know what I mean? I'm not with the same old rhetoric. I don't want to hear a bunch of suck dick eat pussy music. I ain't really with that. You know what I mean? Use your imagination when they come to me. Make me think about some shit. Don't just outright tell me that shit in the song, because that ain't what I'm buying your album for. I'm buying your album for the story value. You see what I'm saying? Pardon me. But yeah, man. She said, so many people can't accept change right away, though. They like to procrastinate. Well, you know, people are always afraid of what's different, and change is definitely different. So some people are very comfortable. Some people really fear change. Some people really like to be, you know how they say, Platinum, I see you, what up, sis? You know how they say, oh, well, you set in your ways. Well, I believe people fear change as well, too. You know what I mean? Some people really don't want to, they don't want to do nothing different. They don't want to change. What it is exactly what it's going to be. And for some people, I guess that's okay. I was always taught that ain't nothing constant but change. You know what I mean? Nothing constant but change. So I feel like it's okay to have a fear of change. But if you see the change around you and it's for the better, it would benefit you to get on board. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? That's true. People do fear what the people around them going to think. I mean, I think that's, me personally, I think that's bananas. You know what I mean? Let me tell y'all something. I got mad love for each and every one of y'all, but I'd be goddamn if I give a fuck about what you think about me. You know what I mean? You rock with me, you rock with me. If you don't, you don't. But one thing for sure and two things for sure, life gonna go on. You dig? So that blows me when I hear it, when people get caught up in other people's opinions. Like, hey man, listen, it's really true what they say. Opinions are assholes. Everybody do got one. You know what I mean? You just gotta keep living your life, man. If you know they're gonna watch them, give them a goddamn show. I'm just saying. She said, but why fear it? But why fear it if that's what they choose to do from the beginning? Because, like I said, some people are stuck in their ways. Some people really don't like change. Some people like things to be the way that they always been because it benefits them. And when you change things, you upset their natural order. And their natural order is to be okay. It's the least path of resistance. I don't want to change anything. I like it. I'm cool here. Some people are okay with being just okay. Some people are really cool with being mediocre. Nah, we're not doing none of that. I think it was a song entitled No Mediocre. And plus, depending on what the change was, okay, yeah, damn, since you just took the words out of my mouth. I was about to say, depending on what the change is, you really don't got no control over what it is in the first place. I give you an example. My job just told me, or not too long ago, that they changing some things up on the health plan. So I was like, man, I'm not doing none of that shit. And you know what they said? Well, we're not gonna cover you then. Oh, okay, so what y'all need me to do? What you need me to do? Oh, you need me to give you some blood? Okay, I got you. Okay, let me stick my arm out. Okay. You know what I mean? We might not like all of the changes, but hey, man, listen, change is inevitable. You know what I mean? He said, I had the same discussion with my old lady today. Some folks are comfortable being complacent. Exactly. People are really okay with just being okay. And that never is going to ride with me. My dad told me, listen, if you start off in the mailroom, you work your way up to the CEO. Don't settle for nothing. Always strive to be better. And that is what I do absolutely every day. I strive to be a better version of Clifton Trevelyan than I was the day before. I may not always be successful, but I'm going to always try. That's for damn sure. because I am never okay with just okay. I want more. I want a lot more. I'm just saying. People be cool with shit like they just comfortable. Like, nah, man. Nah, man. Yeah, we talking about whatever y'all want me to talk about. So if y'all got something, man, you got a topic, drop it down. Let me know, man. Esco said, hold up, Myra said, okay, we're going to start with Myra. She said, if you don't like change, you need to learn how to adjust and the changes should follow. Dig. Esco said, change is going to happen whether you choose it or you forced into it. That's a fact. And I was definitely an example for that because they definitely told me, well, if you don't do it, then you won't be covered. So we're going to go ahead and get this done. We don't want no problems with the insurance, which is the biggest scam in the world, if you ask me. He said, same here, never satisfied. Word, man, you can't be. You know what I mean? You got to want more. Shit. The rich didn't get complacent. The billionaires didn't get complacent with 1 million. Nah, they wanted 3 more. And after they got 3 more, they wanted 9. After they got 9, they wanted 15. You know what I'm saying? In other words, you got to stay hungry no matter what it is. No matter what. Listen, if you a Boy Scout, strive to be the best Boy Scout. Strive to be the Scoutmaster. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Saying it's a fact. You start from the bottom and get to the top. You got to start somewhere. You know what I mean? Change is definitely inevitable. And if you don't believe it, check the last election. Check the last election. Change is inevitable. Change, yeah, okay. We're about to see some changes coming up in a couple weeks. Definitely. But what else was going on today? My bro said, I'm satisfied with drinking OE. Hey, yo, nah, you need to leave that OE alone. That OE ain't no joke. She said, get all them badges. He said, but the one thing about change, you have to be okay with being alone with change because everyone doesn't change with you. Now, that's a big fact, bro. I'm so glad you said that. That is 100 right there. Because just because you change don't mean the people around you will. That's why some of the people that you used to hang out with, you don't hang out with no more. You know why? Because the circle got smaller. Everybody can't go. That's what Nip said. You're going to see some people so complacent in their ways, it's ridiculous. Like you cool with that? It make you look at them different. Like, damn, this what you see for your life? Like, word? Okay, you right. And that's my thing. People think I'm so non-caring. I'll tell you in a minute. You right. So if I tell you you right, listen, I am effortless. I'm ultimately trying to get you the hell out of my face. And I'm letting you have it. Because I tell people that shit all the time when they say some crazy shit. I'm like, you know what? You right. And somebody actually challenged me on that and was like, yo, how can you act like you are interested in people and then turn around and say you right? So I looked at him right in the face and said, you right. And skated. But yeah, everybody ain't gonna grow with you. You know what I'm saying? The circle, it's gonna get smaller. You know what I mean? Used to hang out with 30, 40 motherfuckers back in the day. How many people you hang out with now? 3 or 4? You know why? You outgrow people. And that's cool. That's cool. I heard somebody else say when I was on my way up, why you ain't see the stairs? You could have came with me. But you want to be complacent. You want to be stuck where you was at. You right. I'll be damned if I dim my light to be dull with you. Yeah, all right. You right. You right. That's what I should have called this show. Yeah, you right. Real rap. I just don't see it, and I don't understand it, and I definitely don't want that for my life. I'm just saying. She said, "Get all them badges." Twin, I see you. What up, though? He said, "I'm satisfied." No, you're not satisfied with drinking OE because if that was the case, you would have to graduate to something like Stella. You know what I mean? Word. When I was on my way up, why you ain't see the stairs? How you think I got there? You feel me, bro? You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, people really love to be complacent. People really love to just be just being. Nah. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. But you know, change is coming whether we like it or not. Nothing we can do about it but get down with it. Yeah, man. Shit, what else was going on? They try and get Jay-Z. Man, it's these people crazy. These people crazy, man. I believe if you accuse somebody of some shit like that and it don't work out in your favor and you turn out to be a fraud, that charges should be put on you. Because the implications that type shit could have on a person's name and reputation could be catastrophic. You know what I mean? You don't want to label nobody no crazy label that ain't really them, and now they stuck with that for the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't tripping off them. That's rich people problems. Let's talk about some broke people problems. Who cable off? Who electric off? Talk to me. What's going on? Keep it real. Let's community source the problem. Let's community source the solution. Damn, I should have went for a cup of wine instead of this motherfucking Jack. But I'm gonna keep drinking my Jack. Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy out here. You really gotta watch yourself, man. You really do. A lot of times you don't know who's who and what's what out here. You don't know who's real, who's not. So, my circle's small. My circle real small. Don't play that shit. My folks be like, yo, I ain't seen you in forever. You wasn't looking hard enough. Motherfucker, I wasn't trying to be seen. What you mean? How the fuck you miss my big ass? But yeah, man, change is inevitable, man. Whether you like it or not, it's coming. And that's with anything. You don't want to adapt to it, change will roll right over top of you. If you don't want to go along peacefully, change will drag your ass unwillingly. So, if you are trying to effectively seek the change, like I just said, start with changing yourself first. Change comes from within. You can't preach one thing and be about another. So if you're telling people you want people to change this and you want people to change that, you have to be willing to do the exact same thing that you asked them from people. Point blank, period. I say that shit all the time. Just like my homeboy was like, yo, I'm great. Ask my girl for a threesome. I said, oh, word, that's some G shit. I heard that. I said, now that's gangster. I said, now, what happens when she asks you for a threesome, you and another guy? He was like, huh? What you mean? No, my guy. You got to listen. Just keep it real. You asking for something, you got to be, you know what I mean? You got to be fair with it. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, that relationship is over. Yeah. We ain't even going to get into it, but that relationship's over. I wish all of them the best and how that works out for them. But being as one who know the details, I can sit here and laugh and have this shot about it and truly wish all four of them the best. So be careful what you're asking for, man. Ooh, that one didn't go down as smooth, but it went down smooth enough. But yeah, change. Huh. Yeah, it's inevitable. It's coming whether we like it or not. Yeah, it was four of them. It was a whole four. It was a whole four-person situation. Definitely crazy. Oh wait. Don't worry, we got Tree Bark's real stories coming up soon. Here on Real Talk with Red Tree. Like I said, if y'all could, I appreciate it. If you could jump over to YouTube, drop me a like or follow so I can jump on that algorithm over there and start being shown in your recommended list. Don't cost you nothing. And I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm going to pick a random subscriber and give them some Red Tree RC merch. Don't ask me what it is. Just be one of the lucky subscribers and find out. Now I say what I said. And I ain't gonna say no more. But no, we not. Shit, no, we ain't. These are my church clothes. Solid. These are my church clothes. This is my dress up gear. I've been wanting to ask y'all how y'all feel about that. Do y'all wash y'all colors? Slacks, yeah, we definitely not doing all that. Nah, we're not doing that, Myra. That's not finna fly. But yeah, man, get down with change. Okay, Bo, hold on. Let me send you the link. Hold up. You can join right now from your phone. Hold on. Let me send you the link right now, bro. You ain't said nothing. You ain't said nothing. Hold on. You ain't said nothing, my brother. Let me send you the link right now. So you can jump right on in and get down with the get down. We would love to have you here at Real Conversations with Red Tree. We definitely encourage guests to stop by. You know what I mean? Jump on in and you know what I mean? Let's chop it up. Let's talk about it. Okay, I gotta send it to you. Hey Bo, it's coming to your messenger right now, man. Not now, but right now. Since you want to come on this show. Okay. All right. We finna see. It'll show up. It'll let me know. It'll let me know that you outside the studio. You know what I mean? It'll let me know. But yeah, man, what y'all got going on this evening? It's Thursday. It's Thursday. Make sure y'all pull up on Christiana and check them brothers out. You know what I mean? Show them brothers some love over there. It's Thursday. They got their Thursday night. So if you know where the spot is at, we're not finna put it all out here on this here platform. But if you know where it's at, make sure you pull up and support the bros. You know what I mean? Show Christiana chapter some love. And when you walk in, make sure you tell them I sent you. It's not going to get you nothing, but just make sure you tell them I sent you. But yeah, man. So I was asked what would be the topic for today. I asked what would be the topic today. And somebody said, how about when is it okay to introduce your mate to your when is it okay to introduce your partner to your kids? And my instant response was, man, people not doing that shit no more. They fucking. Do you not meeting kids? They coming over when it's dark. You not the kids asleep. So that shit out the window. Pardon me. That shit out the window. You're not meeting no goddamn kids. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not happening. These people are going crazy nowadays. They care nothing about that. Good evening. Good evening. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All the people joining me from YouTube, I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you drop a like and a follow if you can, so I can jump in that algorithm. Again, I appreciate you joining me from YouTube. Ain't no right or wrong time. If you really want to be for real, the right time is the minute you decide that that's a person you're going to spend time with. The next thing they should do is meet your kids, because you might not want to deal with this person depending on their children. The person you interested in might got some badass kids, and you like, man, fuck this. Hell no. I'm not doing this. This is what I got to look forward to. Nope, I'm good. So you got to factor all of that into this type shit. You know what I mean? People just looking at it like, oh yeah, no. You got to encompass everything. Does she snore? Does he snore? Does he or she fart in their sleep? You got to assess all of these type things. You know what I mean? It's not just the little small things. It's you know what I mean? You got to really get to know a person nowadays, man. We are coming up on 2025. You know what's next? We're going to have 3 seashells to wipe our asses with. It ain't going to be no more toilet paper. We moving into the future. We ain't got time to be out here fucking around, playing around no more. It's time to get right down to the meat and bones of everything. I don't give a damn what it is. If you want to talk to me about anything, man, get right to the point ASAP. Time is short. So I don't believe that people are taking time out to do these things, because everything nowadays is so fast and so rushed and so in a hurry that you don't have a chance to do these things. You don't have a chance to exercise these things, like spending time with your mate's children or your possible mate's children and shit like that. Now, if y'all a couple, you definitely supposed to be doing that shit. You can't be, you can't be doing, come on now. We grown folk, man. We ain't no kids around here. You know what I mean? But off top, if this is a person that you decide you're going to spend time with, then I believe the best time is, he said, how do you feel about individuals that say, no matter who you or I fuck with, we always going to do us? How do I feel about that? I don't. I'm just like, if that's what y'all do, that's what y'all do. Hey, man, whatever float people boat. I'm one of those people that if you tell me the sky's green, I'm going to tell you, okay, all right, cool. You know what I mean? I hope it works out for them. You know what I'm saying? That goes back into, and I don't believe in this word. Somebody once said something about soul ties. I don't believe in that. Anything tied can be cut, you dig? Anything tied can be cut. I don't give a damn what you tied to. You tied to the pickleball club. You can find a new one and cut the strings to that last one. So I'm just saying, that's how I feel about it. I believe it's possible. It happens a lot. That's some G shit. That's some G shit. Tell them, motherfucker. But, you know, like I said, we're coming up on 2025, man. It's best to say how you feel. Just come on out and say it. We ain't got time to play around with nobody no more. It's almost over. We almost the fuck out of here. It's almost a done deal. You ain't got time to be out here playing with people like that. You got to let people know exactly what's on your mind off top. I mean, one of them had a good shot. They was like, yeah, you ain't never going nowhere. Somebody had some good penis or some good Gucci. That's what that was. Somebody was like, motherfucker, you ain't going nowhere. I don't give a fuck if you go fuck with Anna Marie Presley. You still gonna come get some of this snapper. That's what that sound like. Word. Now, any more? What other questions you got for me? Y'all got me on my Black Dr. Phil shit. Let's go. Let's go. What we talking about? Yeah, that Remy and Papoose shit really just blew me today, man. When I got on Twitter and seen that shit, it just really hurt my heart. It really blew me. Cause it was like, damn, you can hold a motherfucker down for 100 years. And if they want to give the pussy to a raggedy motherfucker with braces in their mouth, that's what they gonna do. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's why I'm telling y'all, man, you better be careful about who you rocking with out here. Listen, that's why I said, make sure that you are cool with everything about your partner before locking in. Does he or she snore? Do they fart in their sleep? Do they talk with food in their mouth? Anything. You got to be cool with all of this shit. You know what I mean? You finna be locked in with a person. You feel me? You gotta be all right with some shit. You know what I'm saying? And you really don't know people until you live with them. So, whew, it's rough out here, man. It's dangerous. It's not dangerous. It's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? There's people that fuck this shit up by saying shit like it's pee in the dating pool. Well, bitch, who the fuck told you to go swimming in the pool? In the dating pool. Why would you go swimming in it? Nobody told you to try out every fucking part of the swimming pool. They didn't say swim from the shallow to the deep end. You wasn't even supposed to jump in the water. It was a meeting place. Wasn't supposed to be to get in the water and get wet. It was to meet casual-minded people like you. But no. Maybe the dating pool got piss in it because your pissy ass jumped in it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you the piss in the dating pool. How about that? I told y'all in 2025 we going for AT&T. Accountability, training, and I don't remember my third one. I don't remember it. Accountability. What was it? You had to be accountable. You needed training, and I forget what the last one was. It'll come to me. Bear with me. But yeah, man. Word, it's 2025. Y'all better know these people you rocking with like that. That's why I say right now is a good time to tell you or introduce your partner or whoever you rocking with to your children. Right now. Let's meet everything. They might got a son that's crazy. I don't know. He might like throwing shit at random times. He might got Tourette's or something. This is something that you need to know ahead of time. And ain't nothing wrong with that. We not shaming nobody with no illnesses. But if you got a child that randomly spews curse words and throws shit, you might need to tell people that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Don't let nobody sit on the couch and find out that your son got Tourette's and he throws shit. You know what I mean? You got to start speaking to these people early, man. I'm telling y'all. I ain't gonna keep giving y'all these free gems. I'm about to put this motherfucking 1-800 number up on here and give y'all this consultation service number so that y'all can pay me for this information. I'm giving y'all good gems. Now, does anybody else have any questions for me? Is there anything else you would like Mr. Briscoe to speak about? Talk to me. What's going on? Ain't that what Marvin said? It was accountability, training. Damn, I can't remember the last two. It'll come to me, man. But no matter what it is or what you do, make sure you're accountable for you and your actions. A lot of people go around in this life and in this community that we in acting like somebody else is the problem. Ultimately, we're responsible for our actions and only us. So if you do something, make sure you own up to that. Miss Wallace, grand evening to you. She said teaching. Okay. Accountability. I forget what it was though. It was like, it was accountability. training, it'll come to me. It'll come to me. But we definitely need all three of these things to progress in anything, no matter what it is we do. Like I said, if you're a part of the 10-speed club, make sure you're accountable for your actions. You know what I mean? All that good shit. Said teaching. Yeah. This is definitely true. It's definitely true. But damn, folks say they want to come on the show. You sure can. Talk to me. What's on your mind? You know what I mean? What y'all want to speak about? What y'all want me to speak about? What you want me to speak on? What you want my opinion on? Sis wanted my opinion on change, you know what I mean? I gave that, you feel me? I feel like I did a good job of that. Just speaking my opinion rather, because like I always say, I ain't trying to convert nobody to my way of thinking about nothing. You feel me? Oh, okay, what up, sis? I got you. What's your question? She said that goes with training. Okay, solid. Red flags to run from in a new relationship. Okay. See, I couldn't see all of these. And the sad part is I liked her and had to end everything. That's something I wasn't prepared for. Okay. The question was, she said, cuz how often they watch they yo, my cuz is crazy. Okay. Miss Wright said, if you and your mate are getting it on and your baby mom or baby dad knocking at the door, what would you do? Not deal with somebody who baby mom and baby dad would be the type to knock at the door in the middle or something like that. And if that's the case, who the fuck is opening the door for y'all? You motherfucker, you gonna wait. Fuck you mean? If this wasn't prior arranged that you was to be here, you know what I mean? What is you here for? if we didn't speak about you picking up your children, what is you here for? You dig? That's my answer. What do you do? Nothing. Especially if you just showed up, that's what you finna do. You finna wait. We not home. We busy. Period. Ain't nobody finna stop what they doing to appease you. Nigga, next time you better pick up the phone and say, hey, I'm coming to get my kid. Because if that's not what you're doing, you know what I mean? Then there's no reason for you to be here in the first place. This ain't Three's Company. The fuck? I ain't Jack Tripper. We ain't all pent up like one big happy family. Hell no. He said, I'm going to keep why he said, I'm going to keep going. Because why are you knocking on the door? Should have gave me a heads up. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you're not there to pick up your children, then what's going down is finna keep going down. You should have called first. This ain't your house. This ain't your establishment. What's wrong with you? You just popping up. You gonna get what you get. Felicia, I see you. What up with you, fan? You should have called first. Because if it pertained to your child, you would have said that. You know what I mean? You're not just finna, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's not okay to just pop up on your kid. That's cool. But if your kid live with her parent and yet that other parent got some other relationship going on, you got to respect some shit. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got to know who y'all dealing with out here, man. I understand people got kids by who they got kids by, but y'all knew that motherfucker wasn't no good when you fucked him. Y'all knew she wasn't no good when you fucked her. Let's just keep it a bean. You knew this was the type of behavior that come with that type shit. You heard what Michael Jackson said. You got to watch where you lay down, you know what I mean? Yeah, Mike was talking about yams back in the day. He wasn't lying. She said hold on. Is spending money on a person prior to fucking a form of sex. If you only want to fuck, should you just pass off the money and avoid all that extra shit? No. Because if you just pass off money and avoid all that extra shit, you are paying for a prostitute. I'm sorry. That's exactly what you're doing. You know what I mean? You're going to pay for it regardless, because it's going to cost you Uber, Lyft, taxes, the bill, whatever. It's going to cost you already. But if you just pay her and say, you know what, we're going to skip all this part, you are paying a call girl. I'm just saying, you are paying a prostitute. That's plain and simple. There's no way around that. We are, listen, everybody's going to pay for it at some point. You're going to pay, you want to go to the movies. Movies cost, listen, you better off bootleggers. Listen, you better price the movie tickets nowadays at the wrong time. Hey, you better stay home. But yeah, if you do all of that, you're paying. You know what I mean? That I can't say that that's paying for sex if that's your end goal. If you're just paying for sex and that's it, you're going to come right out and say, right, better go on a Tuesday when that shit like $2. You fuck around and go on a Friday, you gonna lose half your check in the movie theater because the popcorn costs more than the movie, and then the fucking soda costs more than the popcorn. Oh, they gonna wear your ass out. So are you paying for it? Absolutely. But if you put that money in her hand before y'all do anything, you have just paid for a prostitute. I'm sorry, but I'm not. It is what it is. Now, if you want to avoid all of that other shit, then you should just come out and be like, hey, listen, this is what it is. I just want, you know what I mean, random, spontaneous sex with you. I don't want a relationship. Woo-de-woo. Come out and say that shit. You would never believe how many people would be with this shit that you are thinking. Because I feel like a lot of the times these chicks don't be wanting no relationship from these dudes neither. They want you strike them and go the fuck home. Nigga, I don't need you here. I just need you when I need you. Hey, man, I'm a realist. You call it what you want. But if you give that woman, if you pay that lady outright, you are a John or AKA a trick. Whatever you want to call it, that's what you are. So that was a good one. But is it a form of paying for sex? I don't know. I don't think so. Going to the movies and all of that shit doesn't mean or entitle a person to sex. I'm just using that for an example. It could be anything. Y'all could go bowling. Y'all could go fucking skeet shooting, trap shooting. I don't fucking know. I'm just using that for an example. But none of that should be, you know what I mean, a precursor to y'all, or you thinking that that's a precursor to y'all having sex. Even though a lot of people think that's how guys think, they really don't. You know what I mean? A lot of people do think with they dickhead. A nigga might think about striking you at some point during the date. You know what I mean? And ultimately, he's doing all of this to impress you, to get some yams, yes. But he might be doing it because he really like you. He might be doing it because he sees something with you. I'm telling you, people don't spend time where they don't want to. I'm just saying. They don't. She said, I know we can talk about these motherfuckers. Drone? What kind of drones? Like the drones in the sky? He said, I did not have sexual intercourse with that woman. Hey, cuz, you crazy. Oh, man, cuz it's crazy. But spending money on a person prior to fucking, no, I don't think it's a form of paying for sex, because you can spend money on somebody and do some things and not want to have sex with them. You can spend money on them and want to rock with them, you know what I mean? And that's not what's on your mind right now. You know what I'm saying? You could genuinely dig a person and not think about wanting to strike them all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of agree, but I mostly disagree with that. I don't think it's a form of paying for sex. And if you only want to fuck, should you pass the money off and avoid all that extra shit? Yes and no. Yes, if you fucking got it established that you knocking down a prostitute And no, if fuck no, just no. Negative. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Um, Peace, God. Oh, you can hear me now, right? Okay. All right. Okay, let's see. What other y'all got? What else y'all got? Y'all want me to answer? Y'all had to go there. Y'all can't ask me no earthly shit like sun, moon, stars, and quasars and all of that shit. Y'all gotta go there with it. You feel me? I swear. But I got an answer for you. You know what I mean? I ain't like I said. I ain't trying to. I agree. If you're paying anyone up front, she is a prostitute. Absolutely. If you giving her money off the top, you my nigga. That's what you doing. If you paying, you giving her that bread up front, you are paying for a service. I'm just saying, it ain't that much like in the world. No. Oh man. Can I get one of those teas? Hey, man, listen. I'm trying to tell you, man, I'm going to pick out a random subscriber, man, get them some Red Tree merch. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel on YouTube. You know what I mean? You got to be subscribed, but this one here, nah, you can't get this one, God. Nah, you can't get this one. You can't get this one. Nah, you can't get this one. You can't get this one. You can't get this one. Nope, 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 nope. No, I know. Hey, Myra, I'm working on them, man. I really can't find nobody to make them. You know what I mean? Esco said, "What's today's mathematics? Today is knowledge, wisdom, knowledge, wisdom, all being to understanding, all being born to understanding. My apologies." And it isn't in my DNA on her, and that isn't my DNA. Wow, cuz you are crazy. Crazy. That's diabolical. Knowledge, man. Amazon just sent them the picture of what you need and get it. Just send them a picture of what you need and get it custom made. See, now you got me about to stop wearing my tees on my show because they're going to be copy and pasting my shit, trying to get my shit on Amazon. Nah. Hey, Esco, I learned from one of the best. You feel me? I'm just saying. But yeah, man, what's going on with y'all? Talk to me. What's on your mind, man? What we talking about? Before y'all sit here and think I'm getting drunk, I just want to show y'all that these shots are not even half shots. They are like quarter shots. I ain't crazy. I still got to go to work tomorrow. I don't get paid off of YouTube yet. We working there. You know what? I don't think anybody can see that question, and I'm glad they can. You know what I mean? She said, get your copyright so they won't sell your shit. Absolutely. I own my IP to all of my videos, and I have a watermark on each and every single one of them each time I post it. So I own the rights to all of my videos. I am currently working on figuring out how I can hook my system up so that I can record the audio so that I can put it on Apple Music. I mean, Apple Podcasts, I'm sorry. I want my music over there on Apple Podcasts. So I got the device. I just got to figure out how to sync everything together so that I can grab the audio and have that and upload that over to Apple Podcasts so that I can be over there too. But yeah, they definitely can't steal my shit. We're not having that. Every show you should try a different liquor and give a review. I know, but every show that mean I gotta have a different bottle of liquor. You know how much that shit costs? Right now I'm sipping on this is some Gentleman Jack. I don't know if y'all can see it. There we go. Some Gentleman Jack we sipping on. Don't ignore it. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. So this was the question coming from a YouTube viewer. Another one. Men liking their ass played with, licked or touched, gay shit or just a kink? I think it's a kink. If you like something in your asshole, then you know what that is. You know what I mean? Anything else is a kink. It ain't no other if, ands, or buts. It's one or two of those. It's one of those. If you like the penetration, then that makes you a homosexual, and that's fine. That's what you like. That's what you like. But anything outside of that is kink. Now, are there any other regular questions? You let motherfucker get the floor boss or the guy they want to do a Carl Lewis a mile. Hey Myra, I know, but I said I would answer the question, so I gotta be true to the viewers, you know what I mean? So let me drink my shot on that. This motherfucking ass music. This motherfucker here is crazy. I don't know if can y'all see these? Nah, y'all can't see unless y'all watching it on YouTube. So maybe y'all should go to YouTube while you can check me out and leave me. Hey, Miss Briscoe, cut that out. Don't be laughing at us over here. Loyalty, cut it out. Cut it out. Yeah. I'm still stuck on her saying, if you only want to fuck, so you just pass off money and avoid all that extra shit. No, I'm still caught up on that. No. Oh, boy, I swear. It's always y'all. We can't never talk. We don't get me wrong. We talking about grown shit. But goddamn. This is for y'all. I should have drank some wine. Regular question. You feel me? A regular question. I don't know what they got going on. I don't know what's going on over here on YouTube. I'm surprised YouTube let her even type that out. YouTube is so disrespectful today. I've never seen YouTube act like this. God damn, I probably should eat something. I ain't done since earlier. But man. So let me ask y'all a question, right? The government is about to experiment with a new form of currency where they do away with physical money, and this is real. Everybody been talking about it, and people been saying, "Oh, I don't want to get chipped." They're already testing a chip in your hand that would do away with currency. I want to know, would y'all be okay with that? Would you be okay with, being chipped? Would you be okay with being chipped? Chipped. She said, I said I would be a gypsy. Why a gypsy? It's some Amazon stores that you go into and you don't pay a thing. They have facial recognition. So you just pick your shit up and walk out the store. You don't stop. You don't do none of that shit. You simply pick it up and you walk out the door. And later on, they bill you. Now, they've tried. Do you think it sounds sweet? Like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna go on this motherfucker with a scarf on my face. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Amazon is a lot smarter than you. They have a lot more money and a lot more time. So I want to know, would y'all be okay with that? She said, negative. Tracking device can't toss it like you can your phone. Exactly. And I believe that the implications that I'm just saying that it's only going to be used for currency are false. If they can track the money, they can track everything else too. They can track your biometrics through that chip. They can track your location. They can track everything else. So no, I say negative. But they trying to stop that shit because of counterfeiting. Well, motherfucker should have came up with a better bill. But don't chip me. Don't put no chip in my arm. No, I don't want one. Don't put me to sleep. Don't put me to sleep. Don't put me to sleep. I don't want one. I don't want one. I don't want one. But yeah, man, I'm gonna say it one more time. If y'all haven't seen that Jamie Foxx special, man, make sure you go see it, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. If you want to feel good, go watch it. And even if you don't want to feel good, go watch it. It was a beautiful thing, man. The brother had a beautiful testimony. Cuz said, we say it now until it's nothing else. Hey, cuz I feel you. We can say that shit now, but when they do away with money and they burning it all and it's worth nothing, what we gonna do? You know what I mean? Gonna be nothing we can do. You know what I mean? We stuck. You feel me? So yeah, man, listen. I don't know if I would be with that because of no, actually I didn't cry. I will definitely admit that there was a movie that made me cry before, and I don't know the name of it. It was a Tyler Perry movie, and it had Idris Elba in it, and he had a bunch of daughters. I wanted to kill that bitch in that movie. That shit made me cry. She was putting that nigga through hell. And then to find out that they set that nigga up and he not set him up, but he really didn't do the shit that he was, you know what I mean? That has set him back in life like that. Yeah, that movie made me cry. I'm not gonna lie when I first saw it. But the Jamie Foxx shit, nah, it didn't. It just touched me though, because I felt that's it. Daddy's Girls. That's it. That's it. That's the name of the movie. But yeah, that movie definitely made me cry. I felt that man's pain. I felt that shit. But the Jamie Foxx shit, nah, it touched me in a different way. Like, damn, you know how you hear somebody say some shit like, yo, motherfucker shot me, you know what I mean? But the bullet missed my heart by like an inch. You know how they got that enthusiasm about, man, I'm still here. You know what I mean? And it's a beautiful story, even though it's true. You know what I'm saying? It's still a beautiful story. That's what I got from that Jamie Foxx shit. Like, yo, this is a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? And then for his daughter to say, my dream was to perform with my dad on stage, and it happened. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a super duper solo big performance, like you got the stage and the whole production to yourself. It was a simple, you know what I mean? Let's come up here, blow a couple notes. You know what I'm saying? I thought the whole shit was cool. You know what I'm saying? And it just looking at it, you know what I mean? It started off crazy because he came out crying. So it was like, damn, I see where we going. You know what I mean? I thought it was going to be some old fun, joking shit until I started looking at his face and seeing his inflictions and shit in his face. Like, see, Esco, I said that. I said it was a clone because his tattoos in the back of his head are gone. But I watched the video today that explained how he had hair transplant surgery and how they removed the tattoos using lasers. You know what I mean? He only had the tattoos to cover up the scar from the hair transplant surgery that he had in 2004. He had it again in 2014. So they're saying that the tattoos were just there to cover up the line. Now, why they're not in the new special, they're saying he had them laser removed. You know what I mean? And I agree with you, Mr. Trowick. It definitely showed the talent he really had because, you know, they say laugh to keep from crying. Woo! I definitely was laughing to keep from crying. He got them removed. He was really sick. Hey, yo, my cousin gonna say Clone was on point. Hey, yo, God, crazy. Hey, Esco, I said that though. I shit you not. When it first came on, I said, that's a clone. That's not Jamie Foxx. There are tattoos on his head. At. You know, we know black folk. We critical as shit. We naturally conspiracy theorists. I think that shit came back from slavery. You know what I mean? So I think we just got that shit naturally. We think everything's a goddamn conspiracy, and it ain't no conspiracy. He just had a laser removed. You know what I mean? Simply put, he wanted a grown image, so he had the tattoos removed on his back of his head. 50 Cent had that big ass 50 Cent tattoo laser removed from his back. So I get it. You know what I mean? You grow up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, his daughter was beautiful with all that hair. She could strum the fuck out that guitar. Ooh, Lord. She made me want to come in here and pick mine up until I remember I don't have no amp. Like my bitch look good sitting over there, but I ain't got dare amp to plug her up into. But it's all good though. But yeah, man, like I said, if y'all haven't checked it out, man, and I don't have no stock in that special. They're not paying me to tell y'all this. I'm just telling y'all one human being to another, man, it was a beautiful thing to see. And if you can watch it, go watch it. Yeah, because it seems like, in all honesty, it seemed like something was wrong still with Jamie Foxx. It seemed like he was still being affected by something because if you now Myra, don't get me wrong, I'm not getting on him. I'm just talking this shit about him being a clone. You know, I'm just popping shit. But it was something about his hold up. She said on that note, is being an organ donor setting yourself up to be killed if the rich needs your organs? Yes. Yes, I agree with that. Strokes take a toll on everything in your body. Cuz said he was shaking. Like he was doing more than that. Like you can see around his mouth. You know what I mean? Like, and these are all things that are synonymous with a person who's had a stroke before. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking like I can see it when he's talking and shit. Like I get what he's saying, and he was clowning himself. You know what I mean? He was making fun of himself, which was, you know what I mean, which was good because it's good to find humor in shit. You know what I mean? Especially serious shit like that. You know what I mean? Take your mind off of the heavy shit. You find the humor in it. So, you know what I mean? But that shit is what happens when you have a stroke. So I felt that, man. I was like, damn, brother, he if you've never this is excuse me, this is hard to explain. It gets me, it touches me when I say shit like this. If you have something, if you've held something in for so long and you have nobody to talk to and you finally get that shit out, you know what I'm saying? It's one of the most exhilarating things in life. It's one of the most beautiful feelings you can have. It's therapy. It's like breathing fresh air. It's like having a weight lifted off your chest. You know what I'm saying? So I felt that from that man. Like he finally got a chance to say exactly what happened in spite of all of the rumors, all of the talk, all of the tabloids, all of the articles and all of that shit, all of the blogs, the vlogs, everything. he got a chance to come out and say, hey, listen, this is what happened to me, and this is how it affected me. Now, the funny part is this and this and that. I found this funny, you know what I mean? But I credit my success coming through that ordeal to my sister and my 2 daughters. Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Cuz said I had a stroke, so I know what he is going through. I heard that shit, cuz. It just, you know what I mean? I just looked at him and was like, yeah, I can tell, you know what I mean? He off. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really not hard to tell. You know what I'm saying? You can see that in a person. You feel me? You see the difference. You know what I mean? But in spite of all of that, man, it was a beautiful thing, man. Real rap. It was a beautiful special. It was a beautiful show. To see his 2 beautiful daughters come out there and support him like that. I didn't know that was what I needed last night. And I really did. Because that was a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Hey, cuz, one step at a time, baby. It's all good. You ain't gotta be 100. Shit. You'll get there. And sometimes we might not never get back to 100. It's cool to not be 100. It's cool to be 90. Shit, you still here. You still here, cuz. Real rap. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Yeah, he definitely snapped last night. I mean, Jamie snapped. Yes, he did. He showed his whole ass last night, man. But yeah, man, I've been on here long enough, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop off and make sure I catch some of this Thursday night football, man. I definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. If you got any topics, anything you want me to talk about, make sure you drop it in my inbox. And if you can, make sure you jump over to YouTube, like, follow, and subscribe. You can catch me on all my social media. C Trevelyan on Facebook, Trevelyan628 on Instagram. I'm just Trevelyan on Twitter. Make sure you check me out, man. Like I said, she said, same with Martin. Yeah, hey, don't get me going. I got a couple minutes to talk about Martin now. Don't get me wrong. Cuz said, if it wasn't for my kids and my wife, and that's what he was saying. He was saying that his daughters and his sister insulated him from everything. You know what I mean? And that was why none of us knew. We could all speculate, and they were speculating, and nobody knew. And I dig that. You know what I mean? I like how they did that shit. Now, when it come to Martin, oh boy, I don't know what's going on with Martin. Martin looked like either he's smoking some real good weed or Martin about to die. Martin looked like he about to check the fuck out. He was in the interview. His eyes was glassy as shit. I'm looking at Martin. His shit looked like this. I'm like, nigga, what's wrong with this? Nigga, what weed you smoking on? What's the name of it? What's the strain name? Let me know. But he looked off too. You know what I mean? But yeah, Miss Unruly, I agree with you. Is being an organ donor setting yourself up to be killed if the rich need your organs? Now, I would say yes, but I actually know someone who's been helped by organ donations, so I can honestly say that it definitely works. You know what I mean? Being an organ donor is a good thing. I believe I'm an organ donor. I know I was for a while, and I became an organ donor because of my mom. So, yeah, if you can help the next person, man, in your passing, man, I say do that. We all try to get to that higher ground, so you never know where your blessings may be. So, but do I think that they'll start taking from them if the rich need them? Absolutely. They got money. It's shit, man. People with money, people with that kind of money do anything. You know what I mean? But see, we know why Bobby moving like that. Bobby was sniffing that dope. You know what I mean? You know that dope fuck you up. That's why Bobby talking out one side of his mouth like this. You know what I mean? He talking with that slurred mouth like, that's because you know that's that dope. You know what I mean? He gonna say that ain't no weed because, yeah, he do something. You know what I mean? But I don't know what's going on with Bobby Brown. That's that dope. I'm telling you. When the whole side of your mouth is like that, that's that dope. I'm finna let y'all know right now. That is why Bobby Brown talk like that. Chris Brown too. He popping them pills. That's why he talk out the side of his mouth like that. One whole side of his mouth don't move. It's just one side moving like, yeah, you know what I mean? They should be looking all crazy. Man, fuck all that. I don't want nothing that's finna have me like that. I don't give a fuck how popping it is. But yeah, man. Like, follow, and subscribe. Check me out on YouTube at Red Tree RC. I definitely appreciate every single one of y'all. You know what I mean? You could have been anywhere in the world, but you was here with me for an hour and 16 minutes. I greatly appreciate you. If you can, make sure you jump over to YouTube, man. Drop me a like on this video so I can jump in your algorithm. And if you're not following me, hit that follow button so I can jump on YouTube's partner program. I greatly appreciate y'all, man. It's your boy Red Tree. I'll see y'all on the next one. Coming soon. I think I'm gonna try to do another one. I don't know if I'm gonna have time tomorrow, but I might try. You got some topics? Inbox me. Let me know. Holla at your boy. It's your boy Red Tree.